Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. This image is just a wow image. It came from at Neil Duncan's Twitter site. It is the global agent network of MoneyGram. Look at this. Major retailers, post office, financial institutions, and retail outlets in 198 countries. Unbelievable. It gives me goosebumps to the reach XRP now has with MoneyGram as a working partner. And SBI was even so excited about it, they did an official press release as well. I think the anticipation of a win-win is really bubbling still. This is something I want to bring to everybody's attention for clarification and a call to brains. This is not FUD. This is a call to brains. Let me explain. The contract with MoneyGram and Walmart actually terminates on March 30th, 2020. So in 9 months, they are needing to replace that revenue. 16% of the revenue came from this particular agent. There are 10 big agents that MoneyGram has, Walmart being the largest. They need to re-sign this contract, but it looks a little bit shaky. So they are in limbo right now. RIA, a Ripple partner, actually announced on May 1st that they have a new partnership with Walmart. So should this not be able to get extended, I think that we as XRP holders and supporters of the company Ripple can help. This is what I mean by a call to brains. So I believe in the power of SNS. I absolutely do. All of us are connected to people. The 10,000 people or so that will watch this video in the coming 7 days need to reach into their network, and they need to identify the person or the companies that they know of where they can get to the decision makers of those that are doing cross-border remittances. Because if you have any contact for MoneyGram or Ripple, get to that decision maker and have them contact Ripple and MoneyGram. And let's see if we can help this relationship blossom in a way that can be a poster child for the entire world to see that Ripple has the power to transform companies. All right, thank you for that. And here I'm going to take you to Leonidas and his video that he put out. This is really great. So the Western Union CEO, Hikmet Ersk, is speaking about Ripple and MoneyGram. I think he's having a little FOMO, you guys, because Western Union is still testing Ripple, looking at Ripple, and learning about Ripple. And this is what he said, quote, "Look, hey, I'm open. Any cost savings, any innovation, I'm there. We can sign a deal tomorrow." So I do think he's in a very unique position because of the market share. Western Union is far above anybody in terms of market share in the payments remittance industry, or, you know, in the sector. And so, yeah, he's paying attention, and I think he knows how powerful Ripple and MoneyGram can be should they put their heads together to really start making changes in this space. So yeah, I know that Western Union is efficient, and I know in the past he gave just a few trial tests and dismissed it as something he didn't think he could use, but I am pretty sure that based on this particular video, he is reconsidering his idea. All right, this is a story that is just astonishing. It just blew me away, and I want to share it with you. There is an article on the Ripple Insights from June 2015. This is really astonishing. When Alec Liu, who was in product at that time, highlighted this article written by Bernard Loon, I went back and read the article that was written in 2015, and I just found it to be jaw-dropping. So here we have Mr. Bernard Loon. He's a serial entrepreneur in fintech and media. He lives in Switzerland, and he started this company called Daily FinTech. It's a decentralized think tank, and he has 25,000 subscribers. and he has a reach into 199 countries. He's the editor and CEO, and he started it actually just from a personal blog in 2014. This is the actual article, and you just won't believe it. You just won't believe it. So it goes on to talk about the tech big dogs, Google, Apple, Facebook, PayPal, Alibaba, Amazon. They are all jockeying for position in payments. He also quotes Mark Zuckerberg in his famous statement of move fast and break things. But here is first of the two parts that I just couldn't believe. He says there are 3 waves of disruption: social, mobile, blockchain. Now, let me just remind you what the new Libra coin by Facebook logo looks like. There are 3 waves. Could this be social, mobile, blockchain? Well, the article goes on to cite that the payments will be transformed from a single point. It will use a token, and that token will convert to your currency. And then he cites 4 predictions. Number 1, banks will open up their payment processing engines to fintechs using APIs. Correct. Number 2, Facebook will be the biggest payment processor in the world. Number 3, it'll happen first in the developing world. And that's true. We are seeing the growth come from Southeast Asia and India. This is a focus of Facebook. And also, this has been where 50% of the new business has come from for Ripple in Southeast Asia. And these developing countries are the ones that are adopting the mobile portion of payments. And and the 1.7 billion people who are unbanked but have mobile phones, this is the target for so many of the payment providers now. Number 4, real-time payments will disrupt e-commerce. Whole new ecosystems will emerge. So true. And he believed that this would start in 2015. Here we are 4 years later, and wow, are you impressed? I'm very impressed, because predictions based on critical thinking is much more difficult than you think. So I think that this person deserves a follow, and you can find him on Twitter at Daily FinTech. And today he just released a very disturbing article about 18 hours ago. I'm going to give you a warning. It's very disturbing. It's about Cognizant. It's the contractor for Facebook, and they're located in Tampa, Florida. It really is a warning on the content because it's so disturbing. There are 3 employees that broke their NDA. The NDA was 14 pages long. I have signed a few NDAs in my past, and I have never seen a 14-page NDA. 3 pages, I think, is the longest I've ever had to sign. But this is just really disturbing because they are employees. They are part of a team. There's 800 of them in Tampa, and they're part of a team that enforce the Facebook community standards. And there are 30,000 actually team members that do this worldwide. They have to watch the most horrific content imaginable. And every day they are forced to maintain a 98% score, but in reality, that is just unrealistic and impossible. They are paid only $15 an hour, so it's considered low-skill labor. They get only 2 15-minute breaks per day and a 30-minute lunch, and 9 minutes of wellness with counselors should they need that. It's a very toxic environment, and the stress is unworldly. Cognizant received $200 million for this contract, and I think that the takeaway is that they need to spend money on AI to do this job, because putting 30,000 people, real human beings, in front of a screen every day under this kind of pressure is horrid. So I don't know if you want to watch it. I'm just telling you the content moderators of Facebook right now have probably the worst job out there, and I really feel for their situation. Here is the link to the article, and it has video too as well. I'll put it in the description below, but I'm just giving you warning. It's really horrible. Okay, on a little lighter note, this is David Schwartz. He put out a tweet. He wants to know he wants to know everybody's opinion. Will Facebook's Calibra wallet exchange funds with accounts that don't use Calibra? So Calibra is the digital wallet that will be used with the Libra token. I'm in the absolute minority. So I put at first yes, then no. Only 6% of those people who have responded believe the same way I do. Most everybody feels that they don't know, which is really a good answer. And then the next is 31% say from day one, no. I'm very interested to see what the final results are. 4,082 people have voted so far. There's 13 hours left. I obviously am going to remain, without a doubt, part of the minority. I think that they'll onboard everybody that they can, and then they will make the changes. But we just have to wait and see. All right, and some news out of Japan that there is a multiple-fold increase in crypto interest. The inquiries are up by 170%. And I think I know why. Well, at least I think I know why some of it has increased. So recently, in the last couple of weeks, almost every day, there is a lot of talk about a new government report that advises people that they need to make adequate preparations for retirement. Japan is living longer and longer. The average lifespan, comparatively speaking to other developed countries, is at a new record high in 2018. As a matter of fact, children born today are expected to live well into their 90s. So currently, men live on average to 81 years of age, and women are living to the age of 87. There's only one other country that has a little bit longer lifespan, and that is Monaco. The men of Monaco live to an average age of 85.5, and the women are living to 93. Unbelievable. So this is the fluff now today. I want to show you that there is one place in Japan that people are living longer than ever, and it is a landlocked area of about 2 million people in Nagano. And they do it because, well, there's, of course, their diet, but also because of their exercise. In regards to diet, they are eating more vegetables than, oh, that's Momo again. Momo, be careful. They're eating more vegetables than any other region in the country. And the one vegetable that they attribute to the secret of life is this one here. Do you know what this is? This is wasabi. So the people of Nagano think that wasabi is the secret to youthfulness. It strengthens the blood vessels, helps circulation, prevents blood disease and thrombosis. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to find some recipes for the West that can use wasabi. And I found 5 that I think you'll really enjoy. This is wasabi guacamole, wasabi deviled eggs, wasabi peas, wasabi salmon, and wasabi sweet potato. I think those are all 5 foods that go very well in the West. And I'll put a link to this down in the description below. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.